What's up, fam? Happy September 1st. Wow, it's the 1st of September, isn't it? I've been watching too many British YouTubers. Anyway, happy September 1st, guys. I just wanted to hop on here and just do a random vlog. I think I might do a weekly vlog. I don't know. There's a lot of things happening this week. One thing that I did not talk about on my channel yet, there's a few videos that I have not posted because of this, but on July 30th, a few days after I got back from the Cowboy Carter Vegas show, I was rear-ended by a waste management truck and they totaled out my vehicle. I just found out last week when I was on vacation that they totaled out my car. So yeah, that's a whole story time. I was parked. I was in bumper to bumper traffic, not moving. The person did not see me and plowed right through me. So I was at a complete standstill and then out of nowhere, boom. But we'll get to that. So this week, I'm picking up my new car on Saturday, which I did not get to do a pick up my car with me or a car tour of my last vehicle. But this one, I'm going to definitely do that. So that's this week. And I'm still kind of maneuvering. It's been over 30 days that I have not had a vehicle, but I had 2 weeks that I was on vacation. So I didn't feel the need to rush to get a vehicle. And I've been sharing Joey's car. And you guys know my sister lives here where we live. So I've been sharing their cars since basically in the last week, because before that it was a lot of movement. So I really didn't need a car. But now that I'm like kind of back to a schedule, I need a vehicle, and I was going to try to push it. Joey takes the train a lot for work. And I was like, maybe I can just not have a vehicle till the end of the year, do like end of the year sale, or like, save some more money and put down like a bigger chunk down payment or whatever. I don't know. I just was like, let's see if I can push it. Guys, literally, it's been like 6 days of me officially without a car. And I'm like, but I'll get to that story, on Saturday when I go pick up my car. But today, it's a new month. It's a new day. Joey said that he saw on someone's TikTok that it's a new month to get things right. It's a new day. And I'm not the type of person anymore to believe in like, I'm going to do it on Monday or I'm going to do it at the start of the month. I'm not that person. But today it's my birthday month, September. It's Monday and it's officially a new month. So I have just been like, you know what? There's some things that have been lingering that I want to just sort of lock into. And I will say, to just touch base quickly again on that accident, it just sort of shifted my perspective on a multitude of things, material things, my health, finances, and just things that really matter, right? So I'm going to share with you guys some things that I purchased early in the summer. And I was like, I'll work on it next month. I'll do it next week. I'll do it the next day. And like I said, that accident just sort of shook me up and I was like, you may not get that day to fix it. So whether it's a relationship, whether it's applying for the job, whether it's having that baby, getting married, taking a leap of faith in any area of your life, do it. Do not hesitate because we are not promised tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to just do a quick little haul with you guys. You guys know lately, like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, HomeSense, they have been my jam. They've long been my jam, but lately, like in the current affairs of the world, they've been my jam for real. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a bunch of fitness stuff. And it's a little bit, I'm annoyed with myself because we have a full, ginormous, state-of-the-art gym in our building. It is literally probably bigger than any Planet Fitness that I've been to. I'm not going to say LA Fitness because I've seen bigger ones, but it's a huge, beautiful, like I said, state-of-the-art gym. And because I'm very introverted, I'm very shy, I don't like working out around people, I don't go. When I lost that weight when I was living at the Quincy, my old apartment, I would go to the gym because we used to have to like designate times to go to the gym because it was like the year of or after COVID. So it was still like in that whole window. So I was never in the gym with like a bunch of people. It was always just me. And if I brought a friend with me, or it was just me by myself. So I purchased all of these things. I basically bought a whole Peloton gym, okay? I bought a Peloton gym, it feels like, because I just went into a TJ Maxx and Marshall stores at different times, and I was like, ooh, they have dumbbells. And the first one I saw like 10, 15-pound dumbbells. I was like, boom, I'm going to get those two and work out at home. And then it turned into a whole gym. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna just show you guys everything that I purchased. This is the first thing that I picked up. It is a Peloton workout mat. I got this for $14.99, and I got two of them. Of course, one day Joey was like, I'm gonna work out, and he opened his. So this is what it looks like. It says Peloton across the base there, and then there's just these lines. It's sort of like got a little bit of a design in it, but really, really comfortable. And when I like to do HIIT workouts at home, although the last time I remember before Montreal, I buckled my knee. I'm gonna be a bit more careful this time. But when I start doing workouts at home, and I'm also in physical therapy right now after the accident, so I'm doing that 3 days a week. But some of the exercises that I did in physical therapy, my first session was last Thursday, I want to start doing them at home. So I think that a workout mat is the perfect thing to do that. The last few times that I worked out at home and when I lost all that weight, before, I just used the hard floor, or I was on the carpet in my bedroom, and that's not it. So I got two of these, both of them $14.99. One of them is Joseph's and the other one is mine. Okay, next up is this water bottle. It is the Peloton glass water bottle. And I know that I have my own, workout line, and I do have water bottles, but I feel like you can never have enough water bottles, and I thought this one was really cute. So this one was $5.99, and it is the Peloton water bottle. It's got the rubber outside, so it's not gonna slip on anything. I think it's gonna have good grip. If I choose to take this with me downstairs to our state-of-the-art gym, and go on the treadmill or something like that, or the elliptical, it's not gonna like move about too much. So I do like that it has the handle, and I also like that it is a glass, like the description says, it's a glass jar. I don't know, I think it's really, really nice, and for $5.99, you can't kind of beat that. Next up, these are the Peloton and Urban Ears collaboration. I am not well versed in headphones. I'm not a headphone head like that. I always just use my Fendi Beats or my Gold Beats, like very rarely. And other than that, I usually just have my AirPods in. But these were $4.99, and they're just some black. They seem very lightweight rubber headphones, and they're called Sumpan. They're called Sumpan headphones, Peloton and Urban Ear collab. And basically it says, ride tough with comfortable, lightweight in-ear headphones that stay put no matter how much you sweat. So yeah, for $4.99, I'll give them a try. And I think that there's like a cord in the back, so you can like tie them around your neck when they're not in use and all that stuff. So I am excited to try those. I would think that those would be way more. I don't even know what these prices are of these things on the Peloton website. And some of the weights that I got, which I'll show you, they're still available on Peloton's site at like full price. So it's crazy that I got them for the low, like literally 50-60% off. But anyway, so I've done good so far, like $14.99, $4.99, $5.99, and we're gonna keep going. Next up, I got some yoga blocks. You guys, I am the worst at yoga. I keep trying. This is before I started my YouTube channel, but in 2013, I went to a very transformative yoga retreat in Costa Rica, which I brought home a lot of really, really great gems from that vacation, from that retreat, but I did not pick up yoga while I was there. And the times that I've tried yoga in the last 12, 13 years almost, I still suck at it. So I'm gonna really, really put forth the effort and try to get better at yoga. These yoga blocks were $7.99 a piece. I was gonna get one, but when I was in the store, I Googled, and they said that if you're gonna do yoga blocks, they recommend that you get two of them. So I picked up two. And here we have some resistance bands that came fully in the plastic, like totally in the plastic, like it came straight from Peloton. And I don't know what's going on with Peloton. I mean, I do think that they're still suffering ever since that episode of Sex and the City went big, right? Because I used to have Peloton stock and they just plummeted. The stock just dropped, so I sold. But anyway, these are their resistance bands. This is the box that they come in. Okay, so when you open the box, it has a little red interior, Peloton everywhere. This is just probably their user guide. And then you're met with 3 bags. And I'm assuming that red, you know, usually red is like the most intense. Does it say it on the bag? I don't know how you know which is which, but let's see. Let's take this out the bag. And this is what they look like when you open them. It doesn't say what resistance it is at all. Yeah, I can't tell which one. I probably need to read an instruction or something, or the user manual might tell me, but this does not say what resistance that is. Let me check this one. Nope, does not say. Okay, I think I figured it out. This gray part has 2 dots, and I believe that the red one had 1 dot. So perhaps, I feel like yes, I think I'm cracking the Da Vinci Code. So the red has 1 dot, the gray has 2 dots. So I'm assuming that the red actually is the lighter, the least resistant. The gray is like your medium resistance. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the black is the most resistant and has 3 dots. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, this has 3 dots on it. So this is the tightest of the group. And I wish that I didn't have to work so hard to figure that out. I wish that it said it somewhere. Again, it probably says it in the user manual. But anyway, these are my resistance bands. Now we're gonna get into the weights. And those first 2 I'm gonna show you were the last ones that I picked up because I don't know, I guess that they dropped them after everything else. So these are 2 and 3 pound weights. I picked these up. The 2 pound is $6.99 and the 3 pound was $7.99. I picked these up just for like those times, like after my accident. You know, let's say God forbid something else happens to me, but I still want to remain active and I'm sitting in a chair all day, or even when I go to work, you know, in between patients, I can bring these. I think I'm going to take this 3 pounds to work and sit them in my locker. And just in case between patients, I want to just go and, you know, get my little, stay active, right? So inside the box for the 2 pound, it just comes with the weights, information, and they are just the cutest. These are the cutest little things ever. Here's the plastic. How cute are these? That has the number 2 on that side and the Peloton logo on the other side. They've got a good grip. They're very comfortable. Yeah, these are my 2 pound weights. Moving on, these are the 3 pounders. Let's see what these look like. They probably look exactly the same. Yeah, they're the same. They're just a little bit bigger. And these are your 3 pound dumbbells. Moving on to the larger dumbbells. These are the smaller ones. They're the 5 pound. And I just love the design of them. I love that the silver part here in the middle, it's not so abrasive. There's been times I've gone to gyms. I've never had dumbbells of my own, but I've used like my cousin's dumbbells when I was younger. And this center part was just so abrasive. And you should be working out with workout gloves anyway, but they're well made. I love the square design. They lay really well on the ground, like when you put them down. I don't know, I like this a lot. And it's like this matte rubber finish with the silver accents. And it shows you 5 there. This side says Peloton on the top and the bottoms. These are really nice. And this set was $9.99. I believe if I can find the prices for the originals, I'll pop them in every time I show you a different weight class. And I apologize, the last set, they were not $9.99 altogether. They were $9.99 a piece. These are the 10 pounds, same exact design. These were $14.99 a piece. What I do love about the larger weights, I don't know why the 5 pound didn't show it, but the larger weight shows you the kilos as well. So it's 10 pounds and it's 4.5 kilograms. All right, we're getting heavier. These are the 15 pounds and they were $19.99 a piece. This is the 20 pound or 9.1 kilogram. Each of these were $24.99 a piece. As I go through this, I'm not gonna pick up both of them. I'm just gonna pick up one of each. Okay, these are the 25 pound or 11.3 kilos. These are heavy. I don't know why I picked up both of them. They're both still in the plastic. And last but not least, the 30-pound weight. I got this one on clearance. I got both of these on clearance. They were originally $34.99, and I got them for $28. So that's it for my Peloton haul. The last thing in this, I guess, fitness haul would be right here. I purchased a bike. And you guys know I'm crazy. I want to get a cover for it. It's a whole story behind it. So basically, I was in TJ Maxx one day picking up those last 30-pound dumbbells, and there was a bike. I was at the checkout and there was a bicycle there on clearance. They had it for $179 and I got it. It was on clearance for $130. So I called Joey. I was like, I got to figure out a way to get this bike home. And even though my SUV at the time was big enough, for some reason the bike wouldn't fit. So I had them put it on hold, and I was just so fascinated by it because I had been saying I want a bike, but just the thought of, it's one of those things I say, I'm going to get a bike, I'm going to get a bike, I'm going to get a bike. And of course, the ones I looked at, I think that they were, I forget the brand, but they were like $3,000. And then I was looking at like Huffy's and stuff at Walmart and Target and stuff a few like years ago. And nothing just, I don't know, I think the thought of putting it together myself or having to like get it assembled, I was like, why can't I just find something that's already put together? So it made, for me, I don't know why, seeing it on clearance, it was already put together, I snagged it. Well, I wound up getting this bicycle and coming home, the chain, went to go ride it one day and the chain was loose, took it around the corner or 5 minutes away to a bicycle shop. The guy was like, they were so nice. And he basically said to me, you need a new chain. So I'm there, he's working on the chain, and then he's like, the plastic part is off. This is bent. This is that. And like I wound up, even though I paid $130 for this, I believe I wound up paying, well, I bought a $50 helmet at the bike shop, but I think I wound up paying something like $200 to get the bike up to speed. And so I essentially could have just gone to Target or something and purchased a full price bicycle. But at any rate, I love the bike so much and I love the color. It's black and gray. You guys know gray is my color. And I used to be like all about like white, clean aesthetics, but I'm getting back to black. Like when I was younger, black was my favorite color. Everything was black. And now like between updating the cabinets in the living room and our placemats, like everything in my life aesthetically is going back to dark and like moody aesthetics. At any rate, let's show you the bike. So this is my baby. It's living in my closet right now until I get a cover and I can put it in a garage. But like I said, it was $179.99. I got it for $130. And this over here, this is the chain that had all the issues. And then he also had to replace that plastic piece back there. But yeah, I'm super excited. It is a Schwinn Network C6 bicycle. It says 700C, but the bike itself says Network C6. And this is what it looks like. I looked it up online and at Walmart, they had it for $400, I believe, and $49. But it's super lightweight. I'm just so excited. I think today I'm gonna actually go out for a ride, but I love it so much. So that's where I am. That's my fitness journey right now. I'm just starting. I should have started 2 months ago, but sometimes you need a swift kick in the butt, or in my case, a good rear ending by a Mack truck to get yourself together. So that's all I have for now. Again, I think this is gonna be a weekly vlog. Today is also Memorial Day. I'm off. Joey and my sister just went for a walk. When I start to work out, I need to tap into a certain space. And I wanted to join them in my heart, but I was like, I have to lock in. Like when I start my fitness, like when I lost that 30 pounds or almost 40 pounds back in 2021 in 3 months, like I don't take it lightly. I'm not saying that anyone else does, but like I know the intensity that I have to lock into. And I have to be around energy that's equally locked in like that. Until I'm in a space where I'm fully in a zone and then I can commingle with people and meet them where they're at, like, I don't care. But until then, I need to lock in. So I think I'm going to clean up a little bit, change clothes. Well, not change clothes. I can keep this on, but I'm going to clean up a little bit. And then I think I'm going to actually take my bike out for its first ride. So guys, I just did my 3-mile bike. I love the bicycle. I just wish that it had a kickstand, but I remember that the guy at the bike shop told me that I can come back and get a kickstand installed. So did my little 30-minute 3-mile bike ride, and I only hope to get better. Good morning, guys. Today is September 6th. Do you know what today is? Today is our anniversary. We've been together 4 years today. Love you, Joey. I know you're watching this and you're also in the shower right now. But also, I'm picking up my new ride today. This is supposed to be a weekly vlog, and it's been a trying week. So I have not picked up a camera since Monday. Doing this physical therapy 3 times a week and shifting locations, like, it's been a lot. But anyway, so that's why I have not picked up the camera all week. But today, Saturday, I am so excited. Just 4 years of not perfection, but just pure love with Joey. And I'm so thankful to have found this love. I'm thankful that we found each other. And here's to 400 more years, 400 more years, okay? But yeah, so like I said, it's our anniversary. And when we were looking at the vehicle the other day and we decided we were going to pick up the car today, he looked at me, he's like, you know, it's our anniversary. And I was like, dang. But it's like, you know what? It's life, right? Like, our schedules are crazy. We had to do what we had to do. So we're going to get dressed, and then we are going to head off to the dealership. We are in the car, headed to the dealership, and I don't know, I'm starting to get excited. I wasn't really excited before, but now I'm starting to get excited. I do have a little gift for my salesman. Every time I get a car, I always gift my salesman a thank you card and usually a bottle of wine or something like that. So we're about to pull up in a minute. Beep, beep. Surprise, this is going to be our anniversary gift. So I forgot to insert footage of last week. We came in and we were supposed to just be window shopping, but Joseph sat in a beautiful, beautiful white coupe AMG C-Series with red interior, and he said that that's going to be his car. That is nice. Thank you.
Give me
Is
that
this
one
right
right
here?
there.
Oh, wow, looks good. Ooh, it looks good. All week I was having like buyer's remorse, and I was like, oh, I don't like the wheel arches. I should have got asked for one with the body kit, but it looks good.
Yeah. Get what you like on the inside. That's what I always tell people. Like, the only time that you people don't realize, but the only time that you ever see your car is the 7 steps that you take while you're walking to it.
Yeah.
Because when we turn around to go back in the back, you don't see it.
You don't see it. Really? Virgo season.
Yeah, right?
Treat yourself. That's that was Park and Rec, yeah.
Yes. The treat yourself day?
Yes. Treat yourself.
Going to be your personal information up here. Just make sure that your name, address, your zip code is correct.
Yes.
And email or phone number or whatever is wrong. Don't worry about it. You don't want them calling
No.
anyway. Yeah. That's going to be your new car's information. I'm sure you didn't memorize your VIN number, but that's it.
Okay.
Taking delivery of a single car today.
Yes.
You're not buying a fleet. Unless you want to. I mean, there's still time. You know,
I wish.
When Powerball, you better be buying a couple more cars.
I will.
Throw one in there for me too.
Right. Just sign my life away.
It's kind of like buying a house.
Yeah. Both?
Yep.
Initial or
signature.
Okay.
Yep. Initial. No. He was picking up mine.
Oh.
Signature. Signature. Signature and initial. Steve or somebody just has to come sign their portion real quick. They get to sign the important stuff. Hey, can you and which card would you like to use?
You thing is nice. But this one's 200. Of course I do. Guys, I got my car. I really want that. That's what I want. I'm thankful to Mercedes-Benz of Union, Ray Katina of Union, and to my salesman Nick for the purchase of my new car. But yeah, this, I am manifesting a G-Wagon in my future, but the white one. The black is nice. Oh, sorry, that's blue. That is nice, but I think I want either white with black interior or gray with like a tan, a brown interior. Oh, just got my notification that the charge went through.
I don't think they don't have them out there. And when they do, I always take a few.
Yeah.
And this is Aiden. He's going to go over the car with you
Hi,
guys.
Aiden.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
guys.
Yeah, I'll meet you out there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
And you could go on like certain Mercedes apps with it. Here you could adjust the heating balance if you wanted the whole seat, just the back, or just the seat.
So you just have to make sure your heated seats are on for this, so that you can control where you want the heat in your seat.
Gotcha.
Here, it just calculates your height and like puts it into the seat. Do you want to do that, or do you like how you want it?
No, let's do that.
It's like an estimate. So
Just
Mercedes has an estimate on how they think the should drivers, should be in the car. So whenever, so his start positioning. And now some people like this, some people don't. Just to warn you, if you don't, just
You
get
can
it
always
right
change
there off
it,
to the
yeah.
side.
That's actually pretty spot on.
Lighting, change the light of the car. There's
64.
64 colors that you could choose from.
Yeah. Those are single shades.
Single shades, multicolor, kind of layers of colors. It's kind of pink, kind of purplish.
okay.
You can see on the door handle too.
Yeah.
And there's layers of colors. So whichever one you want, you can pick one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll do the multicolor.
Blue tends to be the brightest.
Yeah, I'm like, let's do that.
Yep.
See how the lights change when I put the heat on? They go red, and then if I go down, they go blue to AC.
Gotcha.
So they're just indicators. That's what they are. That's all they are. Yeah. So that's what they mean by effects.
Gotcha.
I just recommend you keep your battery percentage at a 90 so you're not overpowering your car. That's just so most electric.
Yeah, they say never charge it for
don't overcharge it. You keep it at 90, you'll be fine.
Right.
And then he has parking assist.
Yep. Parking assist. Say you're driving down and you want the car to park for you.
Yes.
You drive slowly. It'll tell you to pick up a spot. You stop the car, press the. It'll say start parking, start procedure, and then you just click it and it'll do it for you.
Okay.
Let go of the brakes.
off the brake.
Yeah, so essentially the instructions will be there. As soon as the car finds a spot, an activation button will pop up.
By the test drive I did, I need control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The wheel was gone, and I was like,
Oh, no, I'll be
A lot of people don't trust it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have it whenever you want. And it's always looking for parking when you are as well.
Okay.
Here's a fingerprint.
Scanner. It's a fingerprint ID scanner.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you're going to be the only one driving the car, you can set it up to the Mercedes Me app. Essentially, that screen in front of you will lock and won't open until you put your fingerprint on. Just be mindful that every single time you get in the car, you're going to have to put your fingerprint on. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what strays people away. So, just letting you know. Get into my new ride.
Oh my gosh, guys, thanks to Mercedes-Benz of Union. So I have to run home now to get my parking pass before the leasing office closes, but I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day. So let's unbox what I got, my little gift box from Piscataway and Mercedes in Union. So this is the box, and when you open it, there's Mercedes-Benz paper here, and it says, "Thank you for being part of the Mercedes family. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you now and in the future, blah, blah, blah." Mercedes-Benz of Union. Okay. This is one of the nicest gifts I've ever received. This says driver. I think this is a mug. Yes. I got a Mercedes-Benz tumbler. There's also an umbrella, Mercedes umbrella. And I believe that this is some sort of a blanket. Joey and I are gonna go have a picnic now. And the last thing is a gym bag. It's like a little speedy 40 or something, I don't know. Anyway, that is my gift box. Thank you again to Piscataway and Mercedes-Benz of Union, New Jersey for helping me get my new ride.